Welcome to this week practice. So this week it's the Grand Prix weekend, so the F1. That's why I'm here on the Jean Drapeau Island. So hope you guys are doing well. So we are still talking about double weight and intention. So the importance of double weight is actually pretty predominantly important in our form. Okay. So one of the things that we have to be careful when we do the Tai Chi form is that we should not stop any movement. Any movement, when we stop, then we become a little bit straining for the feet, the leg, especially if we are not doing double weight. So in terms of one of the movement that actually we can start practicing is try not to put the intention in any spot specifically, and even to the extent that it's outside of our body. So one of the things that we can actually try to focus on is when we sit back. Okay, so the sitting back position is something that is very important that I did talk about the previous week. So when we sit back, it's important to feel that alignment. Okay. And sometimes, if you feel that you don't know where to put the alignment, once you sit back, the intention has to be on top of our head and higher than top of our head. Okay, higher than top of our head. So when we do it higher than top of our head, intentionally, we try to straighten our neck. Straightening the neck, it's something that it's not something in Tai Chi we talked about putting in the chin or feeling the top part of our head. But it's not actually something that it's physical. It's something that it's internal. Internal meaning that internally we kind of have the intention of something higher pulling us up. Master Wong always talked about that human body, when we are born, we have more than 300 pieces of bones in our head. It's not structured as one piece, and in our hip, and even in our spine. So that's why when babies are born, they have hard time holding on the structure. But once we get older, bones start to merge together, and once we have advanced age, actually, some of the structures the articulations start putting together also. In Tai Chi, one of the things that actually helps people to prolong that fusion of joints is to train the joints not only to move. It's not exactly to stretch. It's really the intention of wanting to grow outside. Okay. So the intention of our head, actually it's not on the top point, it's actually higher. So that strength, actually it's only created by not really the actual force that we have, but on the contrary, it's a new strength that we are developing through practice of Tai Chi with the intention. And the intention usually it's outside of our body and not inside. Okay, because when we focus on inside, we have tendency to focus on different section or spots of our body, and that can create actually force and stagnation within our body. So another point that I wanted to mention is that you might have seen me with different type of shoes. Okay, but usually when I do the practice, I wear Tai Chi shoes. It's not prohibited to have any type of shoes to practice Tai Chi. In Tai Chi, you can practice with everything. But when you have heel, or when you have the sole that is a little bit more thick, it creates a little bit more challenge, especially when you do the 5 steps. So if you do the 5 step, for example, if you step down, if you have a very thick sole or a heel, then you are actually forcing yourself to release more. Okay, especially when you have your toe up also, if you have a heel, then you are forcing your body internally to release more, because it's like your feet, it's a little bit not touching the ground, okay? So it's not prohibited, but it's easier when there is no sole, or less sole as possible, or no heel. So if you are a beginner, what I would suggest, and you don't have any Tai Chi shoes at home, you can just practice with a sock or barefoot, okay? As long as you do, you can actually side your foot, okay? As I mentioned in the previous video, you have to find a ground that you can slide. So thank you once again, and I hope to see you soon.